What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are back yet again for another KastKing Tuesday Night Live. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to have ourselves a pretty good little show here. We're going to talk about some money savers, some rods and reel combos that are just flat out just get the job done without breaking the bank. But I want to know, I want to kind of just reach out to my viewers, Facebook, YouTube. I want to know what you guys feel. What are your favorite combos, from rods to reels to, they don't have to be Crixus on Crixus or Centron on Centron. I mean, you could put a Spartacus 2 on a Crixus or things to that nature. What's your favorite budget-friendly combo from KastKing? What gets it done for you? I mean, and there's different budgets for everybody out there. I mean, you've got a lot of people out there that could definitely, look at their budget is different than yours. So we don't have to go from the most inexpensive combo on the market. We could go to the most expensive combo that KastKing has, because really it's about the value per dollar. And that really, there's a fine line there. So those of you watching, guys, in the comment section, let me know what your favorite combo is. Then let me know what your favorite budget combo. And if your favorite combo is your budget combo, or if you are running a combo that you're not really, it fits your budget, you're like, hey, I don't want to go the most inexpensive combo. I want a good bang for the buck, but I don't want to be the most entry level, but I also don't want to be the most expensive. Or maybe the most expensive is your favorite combo and that's why you chose it. Let me know in the comment section why you went that route, and we'll talk about it. So, but first, let's jump over to see who we got in the comment section. And also, I'm going to be having the good old showdown with the coin toss. And maybe this will set the pace right here. What is it? Heads or tails on that just random coin toss? It was tails, and they say tails never fails. So will tails prevail tonight in the coin toss of those viewers that are participating without knowing they're participating yet? I've got 4 people already picked at random. We're going to have a showdown, 2 people from YouTube, 2 people from Facebook, and 2 of them are going to be walking away, 1 of each, with their choice of the KastKing carry-all backpack that we talked about last week, or the Steel Stream 4-piece fishing tool set, which is like pliers, fillet knife, lip gripper, scissors. It's the bomb. So right out of the gate, I see a combo right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not the most budget-friendly orientated combo out there. Now, it's a great combo. And I can tell you right now, if you wanted to get budget-friendly, yes, this combo is more budget-friendly than a lot of other combos on the market that can do what this combo does. So, yes, guaranteed this thing is a budget-friendly combo. Yeah, and Melissa Justice and Gary, yeah, you guys nailed it. Tails, that was right. So, yeah, Doug, I totally agree. Now, this combo that Doug's talking about, this is like, depending on how he bought it, okay? Or let's say you're going to get it as a consumer. I know we've got some KBAs that get discounts, things like that. And guys, if you're ever looking to bust out a discount, there's always one running right here on the bottom, 10% off, AJWKK. But your favorite KBAs have their discount codes. Jose's got his, Nikki's got theirs, Ryan and Hunter's got theirs. All kinds of influencers out there got theirs. Gene Jensen's got his. So just figure out which one's your favorite, use it. And of course, I'm never going to be upset if you guys use mine. Again, that's AJWKK. So back to it, MG12 with a Speed Demon Pro jerk bait rod. Now, Speed Demon Pro rods are on their way out. They are pretty much discontinued. They're not being produced anymore. So whatever is on the market is what's left on the market of the Speed Demon Pro rods. But I can tell you right now, Doug knows what's up. That MG12 is phenomenal. It is going to be the best jerkbait rod setup you're ever going to use with an MG12 and a jerkbait rod. That thing's going to blow your mind on a Speed Demon Pro. It excels at lipless crankbaits and square bills for sure. It is just insane. But for the average consumer, that's going to push close to $350, $400, right? So that's maybe not the most budget-friendly one in mind. Now, another one I see just popping up right here is the Skeet re-spinning on an Asage rod. I have that combo. I've got both of those combos, the one that Doug just mentioned, as well as the Skeet Reese Asage. Now, I'm seeing these as, are they still great rod? Now, granted, that Asage rod is an IM9 nano resin technology, high-end Fuji guides and reel seat. You compare that to the Speed Demon Pro that is, again, like I said, discontinued. So whatever's on the market's on the market. That's an IM8 with Fuji guides, Fuji reel seats. So nano resins. So two really great rods, but not the cheapest in the world or most affordable for some people. Now, for other people, it's way more affordable than, say, a $300-400 combo. So you got to realize it's apples to apples, oranges to oranges, not apples to oranges. You know what I'm saying? So if you see my dog in the reflection right here, look out the doggy door. That's my dog Naya. Anyways, squirrel. But you look at, like, say, G Loomis or, Fitzgerald rods, and great products, great brands out there. Never going to say anything bad about them, but they aren't always the most affordable to some consumers. Well, you can get into like the Asage or the Speed Demon Pro, and now you have a rod that is very comparable to those other high-end expensive rods without that price. So that is definitely where it can be a budget-friendly rod if you are looking to step over from an expensive manufacturer to a manufacturer that, like KastKing, that prides themselves on affordability while yet being innovative, and that's where that comes into play. So great product right there. That Skeet Reese reel is definitely more of a budget-friendly reel in an aluminum frame. Okay, you got to realize, yeah, it's a $100 reel, but you're now in an aluminum frame in a spinning reel. But is it our most expensive? No, it's not. It's our most affordable aluminum frame, and it's a two-piece frame. It's got a lot of other great things, but it's good. So, all right, let's take a look and see if we can pick out some other affordable rod and reel combos. But real quick, I'm going to do a shout out to people. Jennifer Lude, what's up? Got Joe Cool in the house. Gary, hello. Melissa Justice, of course, as always. Who else we got in here? We got Robert Green. Doug, of course, we had his comment up on the screen. Who else we got? Who else we got in the house? Nathan Bale, what's going on? Steve Yeckel, hello. I did see my friend, old human forklift, Ricky Farley, in the house for a moment, but I don't see his comment anymore. Who else we got? We got Chris McVeigh. Chris is always out there slaying the fish. Good job, Chris. Love seeing your content. Ray, how's it going? Adam Robinson, how's that hip surgery going, bro? Or the recovery? Man, tough break, brother, man. Tough break. Sharky 3 was my first. Sharky 3 is a good one, man. It was crazy. It's a good combo. Ricky Farley saying, what up to the KastKing Army? That's my bro. That's the guy behind the scenes. Takes a lot of my photos. Shout out to that dude. Love him to death. All right. Anyways, moving on. We're going to keep rolling. Rashawn Hunt, what is happening? What is Brent moving since? Oh, what is Brent going to be using since Speed Demon Pros are out? I'm sure Brent's going to be switching to the Asages. More than likely, I would assume that's going to be his thing. But he's also got a ton of Speed Demon Pros to keep him rolling. But yeah, I would have to say going to next year's season, unless we come out with a new rod series that's going to replace the Speed Demon Pro, which I wouldn't be surprised. He's going to be using Asages. That's going to be what he's probably going to be switching to. So, all right, let's see here. Good question. Russ Clemens, hello. Oh, we got Brian Box in the house. The MG12 Asage Sniper, world's greatest jerkbait combo. Period. Not even a question. I tell you what, I've never gotten my hands on that sniper. Every time I go to order it or something's going on, it's out of the gate. Travis Hunter talks about the Asage sniper. Everybody that's ever used a sniper talks about that rod, and I just haven't got my hands on it. I've got to give it a try. But I can tell you right now that MG12 on a Speed Demon Pro jerkbait rod has got to be in the same ballpark, very similar. So maybe the sniper outs it, but man, it's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I got to throw Milton's comment up here. Where did it go? It doesn't have to just be bass stuff. But Milton says his favorite budget was a Rover 40 on a 7-foot medium heavy pair G2. That was his go-to. Now, yeah, that's it's not your most common combo, seeing a Rover on a pair G2, but it works. It absolutely works. Good job on that one. High and Muddy Fishing. What's going on, brother? Let's see here. Royal Legend with the Skeet Reese bait reel. Now, when you say Royal Legend, are we talking the original OG Royal Legends, which turned to the Royal Selects? Or are we talking the purple version, which is the Royal Legend Pro? People want to know. Chana Argus in the house. Chana, I'm going to let you know right out of the gate, you are a finalist tonight. You got picked at random, so don't go anywhere. Just letting you know. Uh-oh, we got Leonard Antonio Skoden. He knows what's up. He's had – that guy right there has put a lot of pair G2s and Speed Demon Pros to work. He knows what is up. All right, let's see here. Okay, so the purple rod. Okay, thanks. So, yeah, that's a great combo right there. Both are good, that purple rod, but of course, still maybe outside of some people's budget. So since we talked about that, I want to go in and show you guys a couple combos that are, or rods that are definitely great products. And then I'll show you some stuff on Amazon. So let's just go ahead and pull this up. I do want to show you guys this right now. So if you guys are looking to pull the trigger on some crazy good deals, I'm going to show you the most affordable one I found today. That gets overlooked a lot, and it is right here, the Royal Advantage. Okay, this is a super affordable rod coming in at $42 to start. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that. Let's take a look at that. $42 is your introductory price. Okay, now granted, at $42, it's got a 15% off discount right now, so jump on that. Normally $49, but guys, look at this. Pretty much any rod in the banger. Okay. 40, we're gonna go here, bam, $49.95. You're gonna stay under $50 for any of these, but certain ones, like say this medium fast, this is gonna be a great option for jerk baits, lipless crankbaits, square bills, $42, right? That's gonna be 6.6 medium fast action. That's gonna do great for you. Let's say you're looking for a, let's see here. Here's another good, a 7-11 heavy fast action. You're looking to go punching right here and flipping. That's going to be a great option for you to get into a flipping and a punching rod under $50. Guys, that's ridiculous. Okay. Let's go over some of that technology that this rod has. So you've got a IM6 blank 2-piece rod. Okay. With an extra tip. That is a phenomenal platform that you guys don't even understand how great that is. And I think it gets overlooked so many times. So $46, under $50 for this combo. You get into an IM6. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the combos that I'm going to talk about tonight are going to come in at an IM6. Now, that's where you get into that first really decent quality, is when you hit into that IM6 platform. IM7, even better. IM8, now you're getting seriously going into elite status. And IM9. Both of those two right there, IM8 and IM9, super sensitive actions. But the higher you go in quality, like IM8, IM9, the more brittle they become. Super sensitive, but super brittle and can take fractures easily. So you've really got to take care of them. IM6 is still brittle, but not as brittle as, say, an IM8 or an IM9. IM7, of course, you guys get the picture. But a lot of our big knockouts that we're going to talk about tonight are going to be flat out in that IM6 category. Now, here's a funny one right here. So you have Leonard Antonio, it's my boy right here, talking about a pair of G2, which is actually one of our first ever rods we ever came out with, which was the Royal Legend, which then became the Royal Select, and the pair of G2. Both of those were 24-ton Japanese carbon blanks, right? They had Fuji guides. Now, the pair of G2 had an EVA reel seat, graphite reel seat, and then the Royal Legend, or Royal Select, as it later morphed into before it got discontinued. Still that Japanese blank of 24 tons with the Fuji guides and a Fuji reel seat. Okay, so it had that aluminum reel seat. A little bit more expensive. The blank itself was the same. So if you wanted to save a couple bucks, you could get that. It was the higher end Royal Select or Royal Legend. The pair of G2 was that exact same rod, but on a diet. It didn't have, it was really cosmetics. It was the cosmetic change and that reel seat. And to me, I do love a high-end reel seat. Don't get me wrong, but you don't always need it. That graphite EVA reel seat on the pair of G2 did great. Now, Lenny was holding that thing up with a Bassinator too, so which is funny because he's rocking like a $50, $60 rod with about a $180 reel on there. Now, it got the job done easily, but he knows he did a lot of work with that. So kind of a flip-sided comparison there, but that was his moneymaker for a lot of things, and he did good. So the dreaded coin toss already stressing me out. I'm 0 for 3. I know you keep getting up there. Let's see if tonight's your night. It happens. It happens a lot. All right. So hopefully we get you on there, Chana. So that's who he was like the dreaded coin toss. I got to put that up there because that was my squirrel that made me look to the comments right there. So we'll do that. All right. Anaphylaxis, really? Okay. Anyways, Anaphylaxis writes, Pair G2 and a Sharky 3 is a good deal for real. A combo. Yeah, I tell you what. Now, that is the Pair G2 and a Sharky 3. Sharky 3 real, People's Champ on a Pair G2. That is a banger of a killer combo. There's just no questions asked. It's good. Don't high M stick an IM6 and above 60 degrees broken. Yeah, you know what? I've done that quite a few times. I go back and I watch footage of myself high sticking, like boat flipping. People don't even realize they do it. They'll high stick it and they'll go to boat flip. And as soon as that rod comes up, and like he's talking about a 60-degree angle, and you start getting up there, dude, you're asking to break a rod. You go back and watch the Mad Bite video of me that I did, the Mad Bite bass kit. I'm high sticking a Spirali. And as soon as I go back and watch it and post, I'm like, dude, I was asking to explode that rod. And that was user error. And I know what I'm doing, and I still make mistakes. It happens. You get in the heat of the moment. But a lot of times your broken rods are user error or poor user storage and things like that. But, yeah, that's a good one. So, okay. Anyways, this one right here, the Royal Advantage, that's a killer deal for the buck, guys. I'm telling you. So if you're looking for a money maker right here, you got 2 tips, okay? So just like Captain Brian was talking about, exploding an end, I've done it before. I actually did it on a Centron. Just things happen. You know, we break rods. It happens. And like I said, usually 90% of the time it's user error. Things happen, though, and that's what warranties are for. But one thing that I think is awesome and dope is these twin tips, whether it's a twin tip to give you an extra action or these twin tips with the same action. Dude, it's an insurance policy because 90% of your failures are going to be on that tip. So if you have that extra one, you already have a spare rod on a twin tip. So, guys, with this Royal Advantage, you're getting the zirconium oxide stainless steel guides, graphite reel seat, EVA fighting butt handles. You've got IM6 graphite carbon blanks, 2-piece rod with twin tips. So you've got that insurance policy, the KastFlex technology. That's basically that spigot joint that's going to allow this thing to perform like your favorite one piece, all coming under $50. So whether you're wanting to ultralight or go punching, you've got it in a under $50 package. That is the best deal I've found in tonight's conversation. Okay, so let's move into a second best deal right here, and it's going to be the Crixus. You know, I've seen the Crixus hit everybody else's conversation quite a few times, guys, but check this out. Now, granted, your heavy action, yeah, coming in at right around $50, right? And then there's another heavy fast at a 7.6 at 50, $54 and $55. Those are great options, but everything else down the gambit is going to be under $50 for this reel or this rod system. IM6, just like we're talking about, you got the zirconium oxide ring, stainless steel guides, but now you're in a polymer style handle. So now you've got a handle that's going to rival a Speed Demon Pro or the Royale Legend Pro. We love those polymer style or golf style grips. This is just a little bit nicer of a setup. That Crixus combo, you can't go wrong. I mean, I've got it right here. And now here's another question. What's your favorite budget reel? Okay. And I tell you right now, the Spartacus 2 is so hard to beat. You've got a great magnetic system on it, 7+1 bearing count in here, stainless steel shielded ball bearings. It is saltwater friendly, 17.6 pounds of drag, low friction tapered line guide, EVA grips, nice large aluminum handle, decent sized drag. It's a great reel coming in right around that $45 price range. So for under $100, if you shop right, you can put yourself in a great combo, and that is this polymer style grip like we talked about, zirconium oxide rings, IM6. This is a great system. For under $100, it's going to get you guys set up. So that's one rod, and I'll put this aside for you. That is a killer deal that you're going to find, or a combo. That's one of the best ones. Let's see what we got in the comment section here. Let's see here. I have a Valiant Eagle. Blah, blah, blah. That's nice. Oh, let's see here. AJ had a question. I wanted to use this Spirali extra heavy for swim baits. Would you recommend it? No, I wouldn't. Maybe the heavy at best for swim baits. Now, I don't know how big of swim baits you're looking to throw. Do those 70-30s. I like for a swim bait because you're going to be throwing with a treble. I want a little bit of parabolic bend on it. So I would say go with the heaviest, medium heavy 70-30 blend. If you're going to do a spirale, I would go with that medium heavy bend for a swim bait. That's what I would do. Or if you're throwing big swim baits or say Alabama rigs and you can still find a punching rod. Yes, call me crazy, but the punching rod in a Speed Demon Pro works great. That's my recommendation. So yeah, but the spirale rods are absolutely tough. I like this one right here. Stop high sticking. I agree. Stop. It's not good. I use a Sharky 3 and Parag 2 for an inshore setup. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all, Devin. You know what's up. I mean, heck, you're a pilot. You know what's going. You know what's banging. Crix's combo and a Brent Chapman combo are reasonably priced as well. Yes, absolutely. Like, they're both fantastic. You're going to get in at $100 on both of those. And some of you will get lucky and find that Brent Chapman combo at your local Walmarts, or you can buy it on Amazon and get under $100 and get, I think it's right around $79 or $89. You're going to get this reel, 17 pounds of drag. I think it's a 7+1 or a 5+1 ball bearing. It is shielded ball bearing. You do have, it is now that's one thing about it is you're going to see that these knobs, they aren't the highest quality knobs in the world, but come on, we're talking about a budget-friendly combo. Still getting you in an IM6 blank. It is two-piece. It is a signature series rod design coming from Brent Chapman. Low friction taper line guide. This thing's gonna get you on the water. I'm sorry, it does not have the low friction taper line guide. That's some of the things that you could get, and it would upgrade this reel. But I'm going to tell you something. You can take a reel like this, get you on the water, a combo like this. I think it's under $80. Get you into this combo, get you out there and start catching fish. Now, if you want to start investing a little more, go, okay, I like this combo, but I want it to maybe cast a little farther, maybe cast a little smoother. Another great combo that falls in that category, which is pretty much really similar action to design, is your Centrons, okay? And if I can get this without getting tangled up, honorable mentions here for sure, we've talked about it before, it is the Centrons. Now, this isn't your normal Centron no more. I've actually been playing with this Centron and trying to make it a super, this is like one of the only other reel that we sell that's more inexpensive than this one is the Brutus. Jose will tell you right now that Brutus is probably his favorite economy reel that we sell at all, period. I've got a Brutus. I haven't tried to pimp one out yet, but I do have a Centron, which is the next step up, very similar platform, and it is the Centron. What did I do to my Centron? Well, I got a hold of Scott over at Spool Speed, and I packed it full of his XCR bearings. What's funny is those XCR bearings really can cost right about the same, if not more, than the reel itself. So, I mean, you're kind of like, why would I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe it's just fun, like Frankenstein stuff. So I took some of those bearings that I had, and I put a high-end handle on there. Now, maybe you guys have some old reels that are damaged, broken, whoever, or you get on eBay or Amazon and you buy yourself some aftermarket handles. You can start tricking them out slowly over time. Just start watching for things like that. Maybe go to yard sales, pick up some other reels, rob the handles off of them, put them onto there, and you start building these crazy combos. Me, I just like to take an economy reel, fill it full of high-end ceramic bearings, put some different handles on it, and go out and fish with it and go, oh my God, I just took this $25 reel and turned it into a $65 reel that's just flat fun to use. I just like doing it. Same thing with my MG12. That's a $250 reel that I put a different handle on, a little bit bigger handle, and then I put different ceramic bearings in there, and now that thing's probably a $350, $400 reel, and just flat amazing to use. Cast a mile to begin with, now it casts a mile and a half. Insanity. It's crazy. It just makes it, those are just some of the fun things to do. But those are little things that you can do with your budget rods and reels to kind of take them to that next level. But let's say you want to stay, let's just stay budget friendly. Let's not get crazy. Let's talk about another great one. We know that we talked about that Crixus rod coming in at a great price point, under $50. Same thing with that Royal Advantage. Now, like I was talking about this one right here, here's another great deal while they're still available, okay? Look at this. You have the Speed Demon Pro, Carbon High Modulus, Technique Specific. You've got just a couple available. Add that coupon. Oh, it's going to make me sign in. Let's go ahead and sign in. I don't know why I'm not signed in. That's kind of crazy to me. Uh-oh. That's asking for a coupon or a code. Let's just go back. Oh, my Lord. How fun is this? Okay. So it's not letting me see those, but those are some crazy deals coming in right here. You guys should check them out. But the Speed Demon Pro Tournament Series rods, check them out and grab those. 40% off coupon. Jump on that. Like I said, when they're gone, they're gone. That's that IM8 blank. It's super affordable, super great. Now, moving a little bit below that right here, IM7. That's going to be your Royal Legend Pro rod. That is a super stupendous rod. I adore this rod. Still got your polymer grips, a little bit more inexpensive than the, say, Speed Demon Pros when they first came out. They were $129. So they're on clearance right now. So that's definitely, if you can get the action you want in a Speed Demon Pro, that's the best bang for your buck. But unfortunately, when they're gone, they're gone. And getting a warranty on, say, a rod like that can kind of be a little tricky. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But if you're looking to stay under $100 and get a ton of bang for your buck, the Royal Legend Pro, or like I said, that Speed Demon Pro, if you can find it in the action you're wanting. But the Royal Legend Pro is basically a Speed Demon Pro on a budget. You're still getting that nano resin technology. You're getting the power transition system. IM7 blank, super sensitive. I've actually fallen in love with the Royal Legend Pro. Where did she go? Untangler. Right here. This one, I don't know, you guys seen me catching some fish on this one lately. I've actually gotten to where I really adore this rod and reel. I have not gotten into it to do any ceramic bearing mods because it just flat works fantastic for me. And as you can see, I'm throwing a 3/4 ounce big old tungsten bullet weight with a huge EWG hook and a 10-inch worm. This is a rod on a Carolina rig rod, and I'm just doing some work dragging the bottom. I love the way this combo casts. Now, this is a combo, but the rod itself is coming in at $92. You can get a combo, or you can put, say you want to get the rod, build into it later. Sharky 3 is a great option for a baitcaster reel. Sharky 3 is a great option for a spinning reel. Those three, or the Sharky 3 rods or reels in a baitcaster or spinning reel, just flat get the job done. Same thing with the Spartacus 2, spinning or baitcaster. We're talking a $45 reel. And like I was showing you on this Crixus, here it is right here, $45 reel. This is the black version. Does come in that green version. Dude, this is such an affordable system. Same thing with the spinning. They just get going and they work well. Any rod socks coming out? Not to my knowledge, Milton. We did have some rod socks at one time. I will see if maybe down the road we're going to push a couple more. Now, the one thing that, like, granted, yes, I love rod socks, but it comes down to moving. Did we move them enough? Was it the right time? Things like that. Those are things that influence when and why and how we do products, right? So that's definitely something to check out in the future. We may come out with more rod socks. If not, let me give you guys a tip. Amazon, type in rod socks, rod condoms, rod sleeves, whatever you want to call them. I get most of my rod socks off of Amazon, get them in 20 packs, 10 packs for like $25, $29. It's the most affordable you can get. Maybe KastKing will come back out with some rod socks in the near future and we can do it that way, but that's where to find some of the most affordable right there. But if you're looking for our highest quality, under $100 banger right here, definitely the Royal Legend Pro. That's a great combo right there. The next one to sneak in there, and I think, like you've heard me say it before, you're going to hear me say it again. I'm going to say it a dozen times tonight as we go on and as the future goes on. It is the, oh, you're getting attacked. It is the Verus series. Whether you're doing a combo or you're doing rods, check out the Verus series. Again, IM6, but to me, these are more gorgeous, right? You're paying almost double, maybe a third more for this, but now you're getting the aesthetics. Now you're starting to get that without being very loud. You're getting that really nice, subtle aesthetics that are just exquisite in a way. So you still have that EVA fighting butt, right? That's kind of reminiscent of the Para G2, but you do have the embossed Verus logo. You got the aluminum rail seat, okay? And then just this subtle, beautiful system. And you combo that with the Verus reel. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Of course, same thing in a spinning system. So those are two IM6 zirconium oxide guides and rings. Those are great systems to use right there, guys. Now, if you guys were going to go for it, what is your favorite? And I think I already know the answer. Let me know in the comment section. Verus needs to be a one-piece. Bro, Rashawn, I would love to see a one-piece version come out in the Verus. But one reason why we don't do a lot of one-piece rods, especially, because A, they can be, we all know this, shipping those rods at the low price point that we have them at gets kind of daunting, especially when you have people who ship one-piece rods and damage them like crazy. USPS, FedEx, UPS, those three. USPS is the worst, but those guys beat them up. So are the towels going to be sold separately? I am hoping in the near future, yes, I hope they will be sold separately, Melissa. That's something that we'd like to see. I would say, if anything, guys, any products that you guys want to see, message service at KastKing. Message. Send those messages into service at KastKing. And the more they see that, the more they'll see a need for that. But anyways, a one-piece rod, especially in a rod that's like $79 and below, putting them in, it's really hard to ship products like that. So that's why you see them a lot in two-piece. So that's one reason. It just alleviates a lot of problems. Moving on down the road, as KastKing gets larger, for maybe in the next 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 10 years, you're going to see a lot more one-piece rods on the shelves at bigger retailers, and that's going to alleviate some of those problems. So then you'll be able to walk into your favorite mom and pop, Sportsman's Academy, Bass Pros, places like that, Copper State Tackles, all kinds of different Sportsman's Warehouse, and then see those one-piece rods more easily and efficiently. So we're building into that. Of course, the inshore rods, we're going to see those coming soon more. So we'll see those on the shelves before we see a Verus one-piece. But yes, start watching those new inshore rods heading other retailers like Sportsman's and Academies and your favorite mom and pop retailers. So let's go with, let's see here. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. Another banger that I think gets looked over a lot, that is super affordable and just a great series system, the Zephyr. Again, we're in that IM6. You have two different options. You can do the standard Zephyr that comes with a twin tip option for different actions, or you can do the standard Zephyr that comes in a twin tip option with the same action. And like I said, these are great affordable options. Going to keep you under that like $100 range, under that $80 range for most of them. Rod and reel combos with that extra tip. It's giving you that insurance policy, guys. That, I'm telling you, is the best bang for your buck. I'm telling you right now. So anytime you can buy a combo that is going to have a twin tip, like we're seeing in the Verus, like we see in the Zephyr series, like we see in the Crixus, you are going to want to take advantage of those, or the Centrons. Those are going to give you an extra insurance policy. So it's like getting two rods or a replacement rod before you've even broke it. So that's fantastic. You always have that insurance policy right out of the gate. And if you guys know, insurance, when it actually does its job, is just a great system to have. So guys, definitely check those out. Some of the ones that I've got in here, honorable mentions, Royal Legend Pro. That's going to be one of your more expensive, under $100. Great bang for your buck. But again, you're in a higher tier. The best bang for your buck that I'm seeing on Amazon was that Royal. Let's see. Oh, there's the rod I was just going to mention right there. Where did it go? The Royal Advantage. You've got the Speed Demon Pro. If you can get your hands on the Speed Demon Pro action, like I was saying, you're saving a bunch of money right there. You're saving about $50 really when it's all said and done. 40% if you can get the action you want, whatever's left. But that best price for the money is that Royal Advantage. That is such a great system. The Centron's a great system, but I think you're really going to find yourself liking, if you can get into that a little bit higher tier. The Centron Lite's a decent one. It's a really good system. But Para G2, that is a tried and true platform that's going to work fantastic for you. The Spartacus 2 twin tip, Pair of G2s only coming with 1 tip, but the Centron Light, Spartacus 2, your Royal Advantage, those rods coming, and the Verus coming with twin tips, those are by far your best bangs for the bucks because you get that insurance policy. And then, of course, the other ones fall into place. So, guys, that's my key thing for you guys after we kind of mentioned some of the great qualities of them. I think the number one most overlooked quality on all of those money-saving systems are the twin tip action, especially the same tip or even the multi-action, because then you're getting 2 rods for 1 in a multi-action, or you're getting that replacement if you do happen to break one, instant, right then and there, done. Then you can contact customer service about a replacement tip for the one that you broke. You're still in the action. You have that rod, it broke, you put another one on there, you're back in the action, you're fishing again, you can send your email out to customer service, they get that replacement so long as you meet all their criteria, and you're one and done. So that is by far the best bang for the buck, and there's almost nobody else in the market doing what we're doing at KastKing with those. All right, guys. Now, we're coming to the point where I think you guys have all been sticking in there. Let's get to it right here. Let's talk about it. Let's get it moving. It is giveaway time. All right, so what are we giving away? We're going to give away the option of a KastKing carry-all bag versus the Steel Stream 4-piece tool set. So whoever wins out of the Facebook winners versus the YouTube winners gets to pick which one they want of those. So without further ado, so since I know Chana's in the house, let's go ahead and get his name up on the board, and we will have ourselves a real good time. So the first one we're going to put up here, like I said, was Chana Argus. Come to the table. You're our first contestant right here. Chana, since I know you're in the house, you get to pick heads or tails first. Oh, that's a great question right there. Anyone getting the MGTI? Let me know in the comments if you guys have already ordered it. Oh my God, Chana's already answering. Yeah, let me know if you already ordered it or if you're going to order it. It's a great deal. All right, let's go. And by the way, Captain Brian, remember how you had messaged me and we had called and talked to each other on the phone, and you were telling me about a special guest? I'm going to be getting with you to get his information one more time. I want to get him on this month going into August. I want him as an August guest, and I would like to have him on with this cat right here. And we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Captain Brian will be getting into that. Chana says tails, okay? So Jennifer, if Jennifer Hott is in the house, Jennifer, you're a Facebook user. You're our second contestant. Let me know, contestant. You are going to be heads because good old Chana is going with tails. So here's our coin. Tails for Chana as the winner. Heads for Jennifer. Now, whoever wins out of these gets to pick whether they want the 4-piece steel stream pliers and knife and scissors and lip gripper set, or the carry-all backpack. So here's how it goes. Here we go, guys. Let me know in the comment section. Is it going to be heads or is it going to be tails? Is Chana going to finally walk away a winner this time, or is he going to go 0 for 4? 0 for 4. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. All right. Heads or tails? Here we go. Let's see. There's the flip. Guys, what do you think? Sean says, Chana Argus, give me the bag. All right, here we go. Is Chana the winner, or is he going 0 for 4? Let's see. I'm telling you, I really want to tell you guys, but I want to see what's going on. What do we got? People are saying tails. If it's tails, Chana's walking away with his first win. If it's heads, Chana's walking away once again with a loss after being on the board 4 times. God, I hope. Well, I already know the answer, but let's see. All right, guys, here it is right here. Putting my finger on it. Chana, dude, bro, 4 opportunities and just lady luck is not on your side. Maybe that's the deal. Chana, maybe you can remember. Has it been every single time that you've been in there, that face that says 0 for 4? So, yeah, unfortunately, it's 0 for 4 because there is a face right there that says you lost. So Jennifer, you have 30 days to hit me up. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. You are our winner, and you get your pick of the 4-piece field of stream or the steel stream pliers, scissors, lip gripper, or fillet knife, and fillet knife, or the carry-all backpack. Chana, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Is it because every time you go up against ladies is why Lady Luck goes to their side. I don't know, but 0 for 4. But man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Better luck next time. And there's a chance to be on the board a 5th time. I mean, if you get picked at random, which you do, and you keep always playing, you have a great chance. So, Chana, one of these days, you're going to walk away with a win. I'm telling you. But congratulations to Jennifer. All right. Now, we're rolling into our final contestants here, and this is going to be our YouTube viewers. Do we have, let's see, do we have Stan Rich or Cosmic Zebra? Stan Rich and Cosmic Zebra. So I don't think I've seen any of them. We're going to give them to the count of 5 for either of them to let us know heads or tails. And you know what? If none of them answer, I'm going to let Chana pick heads or tails for either of them. So let's see. Chana's going to need a win after that. I know this is going to be torture for Chana, but maybe we'll see. Maybe he'll get insulted and not want to pick. I'm sorry, Chana. You know I love you. So let's see. Do we have Stan Rich or Cosmic Zebra in the house? I lost my luck when oh, man, Chana. You broke my heart with that one. Moment of silence for your dad, brother. Moment of silence for your dad. Whew. Well, Chana, would you like to try and, just for fun's sake, pick a winner for these two? I do not believe that we've got either Stan Rich or Cosmic Zebra in the house. Would you like to pick for them? Would you like to pick? We'll let you pick for Stan Rich if you want. If you want to pass, you can just say pass. But if you want to pick Stan Rich, heads or tails, Chana, or just say pass. Melissa says I'm here. No worries. I will go 0 for 8 if I have to. All right, Chana, for the fun of this, let's go with Stan Rich. So here's what we'll do. So heads or tails for Stan Rich. That's what it's going to be. Let's see what we got. Chana says tails. So tails for Stan Rich. All right. Tails, Stan Rich wins. And heads, it's going to be Cosmic Zebra. Now, here's what I'll do. Okay? Here's what I'll do. If Chana picks the right person, okay? And I'm going to write Chana here too. If Stan Rich gets tails, let me confirm that. Give him tails. Okay. So, tails. Chana. Here's going to be the deal. Let's say Stan Rich wins, but Stan Rich does not contact me in 30 days, okay? Chana, I'll send you the product. I will go ahead and override it, and I'll let you pick and send you the win, okay? That's the way that goes. But, Chana, you'll have to hit me up and remind me at the end of August to check it out. So, end of August, hit me up. Let me know, hey, did Stan Rich, did he report? Or I'll hit you up if he reports pretty quick. If not, Chana, if you pick tails and tails comes up, you win. I'll send you what Stan gets. If Cosmic Zebra wins, well, and Cosmic Zebra will get it. So that's how we're going to do this. Okay, so here's how we go. Tails for Stan Rich or Chana, and heads for Cosmic Zebra. Here we go. There's the flip. Here it is, guys. Is Chana got a second default possibility win if Stan doesn't contact me and he's the winner? Or does Cosmic Zebra walk away with everything even if they don't contact me? Let's see. Here we go. Tails, Stan Rich. Heads, Cosmic Zebra. Jeez. Okay, well, that's 0 for 5. So, Cosmic Zebra, you are the winner. Chana, you knew it too. Golly. I'm telling you what. Don't invest in lottery tickets, guys. If you got to take, and I'm not talking trash, Chana, I'm just making jokes here, but if you got to take betting advice from Chana, yeah, I'd say go opposite of what he tells you because you just might walk away. But you are the winner, Cosmic Zebra. So, Cosmic Zebra, if you watch this in post, go ahead and log into your YouTube channel. Take a screenshot of your login page after you've logged in so I can confirm you are you. And you've got to be in the continental U.S. And then I will let you pick out whether you want the Steel Stream 4-piece plier, knife, scissors, lip gripper set, or the KastKing carry-all bag. Same thing for Jennifer Hott. hit me up on Facebook Messenger, both of you. Verify you guys are who you are, and we will get it sent out. So, Chana, bruh, I'm telling you, man, you're killing me with these losses. 0 for 5. Like, that's, whew, man, I'm telling you. But God bless you. Keep trying. One of these days, you're going to walk around. Yes, and look at this right here. Chana being a true sportsman. Congratulations, Cosmic Zebra and Jennifer. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Let's just say, all right, so I need help with a rod for a decent-sized swim baits. I'd say 1 4 ounce. Ideal, however, anything for 2 ounce would be great. I've already got a Megatron waiting. I would go with the swim bait. If you can get the Speed Demon swim bait rod, or that's a tough one. I don't throw a lot of swim bait, so I'm going to let my users tell me. So in the comment section, what is their best advice for you there? But guys, that's going to do it for me. Guys, check us out on TikTok, KastKing USA. Hunter's always going live at the KastKing shop, doing tons of giveaways, tons of great flash deals. Check us out, KastKing USA on TikTok. Same handle for Instagram, KastKing USA, but we have a secondary channel, KastKing Community. Check that out. Always be wary of pirate accounts. So verify with those that you know before you answer any direct messages. If you're watching right here via Facebook or YouTube, hit us up. Of course, just normal KastKing. And guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. I believe Nikki's going to go live, and she's always got some great content media right there. That's going to do it for me, guys. I'm out. I'll see you guys next Tuesday night, and we're going to have ourselves a really good show. I'm out of here. Going to have some guests next month. It's going to be a fun time, and starting to transition towards the end of summer, and we're going to start looking towards fall, towards September and October, and that's right around the corner, guys. Can you believe it? We're already going to be having those conversations within a month. That's craziness, but right now it's still hot. It's still sticky, icky. So get out there, get into some of those summer fishing, and take advantage of some of those budget rods and reels that I was talking about tonight's show. I'm out of here, guys. God bless you. Good night. We'll see you next Tuesday. I'm out. Chana, keep trying.